Your hand. Ow! Keep still. Damn it.
Welcome back to the channel, Legends. I'm Unknown Legion TV, and this is Resident Evil 7. This is probably going to be the last video we'll be doing on this channel of the Resident Evil 7 teaser. It's not 100% sure that it'll be the last, but it probably will be. And we'll go into detail of why I feel that later on in the video. But for now, basically what we're going to do is I want to do a video on everything that the community has found so far, try a few theories and towards the end of the video and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're basically going to show everything in this one video, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. The first thing what we're going to do is I'm going to be quiet and shut up, and you're going to hear some creepy ass whispers on the start screen. Alright, so now that we've heard the creepy whispers from the, I'm gonna guess it's the woman, the ghost woman, or it could be the kid that the guy has on his shoulder from the trailer. I'll try and edit that in right now, if I can. But yeah, let's get on with the start of the video. So we're gonna start in the living room as usual. Just waking up. No idea how we got here or what happened, but here we are, waking up. Get out of the house. Not a chance, mate. Anyway, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn around, pull the lovely lever under the fireplace. And we're going to turn around and, of course, go through the little secret. I'm going to pick up the fuse. Fuse? It's not fuse. It's a fuse. We're going to go and put it in. There we go. We're going to listen to Big Man walking ahead. Of course, we do need to get the fuse before listening or watching the VHS tape, because if you watch the tape and not get the fuse will vanish and the key will take its place. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to run straight down here, do the usual. Beginning is going to be kind of what everyone, well, what most people already know. I just want to point out here, a doll falls, but I haven't a clue where it falls from, because there's basically nowhere for it to fall from. It falls from like right here, but there's definitely no doll there, so I'm going to assume that it just kind of appears. Anyway, now the creepy dolls fell. Right on his butt. I'm gonna go and use the cutters to get rid of the chain. I'm gonna pick up our lovely videotape. So next we're gonna head upstairs with the creepy mannequins. Of course, the mannequins do turn around when you press the button, so we'll do that now. There you go, turn around. One does spawn here as well. Mannequin spawns there. I have seen as well 4 mannequins stood here. I've never actually got that to happen for me myself. I've never seen the 4th one spawn, but it is something that can happen, as I've seen it in someone else's video. But again, personally, I've never had it happen with me. We're gonna head upstairs. The phone's gonna ring. There we go. Before we do that though, we're just gonna show the door. This is an area that I wish we could get inside. Unfortunately, I don't think we can. Something that some people have figured out though, or at least experienced, is the door, for whatever reason, sometimes won't spawn, so you can see through into the other room. You still can't axe the planks off the door, but you can see through. I think it's just a bug though. I don't think it's anything substantial. I think it's basically like a spawning glitch. I haven't had it happen to me again, but you know, it is something that can happen. But again, I feel like it is just a glitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to head into this room. We're going to have a look at this lovely little picture here. As you can see, it's got the Umbrella Corp logo on there, on the side of the plane. So we know Umbrella's still going to be a huge part, which I guess everyone expected. I mean, it's Resident Evil, so it's to be expected. We've got a nice little message on the back. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Question mark. Well then, what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to cut to some gameplay of me outside in the VHS tape world, and I'm going to have a little look in the sky. Alright, so here we are, outside, looking in the air like complete and utter plonkers, looking for this chopper that's supposed to be watching us from the sky. I haven't been able to find any chopper anywhere. I haven't been able to hear a chopper or see anything whatsoever that would even resemble any kind of flying object. So I haven't a clue what it means by the choppers watching us, because there's basically nothing here whatsoever. Alright, so now that we're back, we are going to pick up the phone, and from what I understand, there is 3 different audios, like dialogues that can come from the phone, from the lady on the phone. We're going to get one of them now. I'll try and edit the other 2 in afterwards.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You have the power to choose.
You don't know me,
But
lady.
the outcome of that choice may not be what you expect.
Okay.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You will have to say goodbye eventually. But will you be ready? I know who you are.
Who are you?
Memories hold the truth. Don't let appearances mislead you.
Alright, so now we've done that. I've tried speaking back to her with my headset and all that good stuff. For whatever reason, I can't get anything to happen. That was another theory. Fortunately, it's another dead end. So yeah, basically what I'm doing right now, apart from making a shit ton of noise, is after you answer the phone, Mr. Family Man's supposed to come out and give you a lovely surprise and give you a nice punch to the face. But we can avoid that from happening. Basically, as you can see, the way you avoid Mr. Family Man from punching the snapper is if we basically just hug the wall. Well, the back of us hug the wall. Basically, he spawns behind you, so if we just kind of keep our backs to the wall, he can't possibly spawn behind us, otherwise he'd be inside the wall. So that's basically what we're doing right now. We're stopping him from spawning. I honestly think this is a glitch. I don't think this is intentional on the developer's part. I think it's just a bug, because as I said, he can't possibly spawn behind you. But what we're doing is we're basically heading over to the tape recorder, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to quickly put the tape in. And basically what this does is, now that I've gone into the tape, this has avoided us from getting grabbed. So now once we're out of the tape, we can basically just walk around freely and not have to hug the wall, and he won't spawn. Like I said, I think it's kind of a glitch. I don't think it's intentional on their part.
Who? Where did you find
So now we're
this guy?
inside the VHS
I
tape.
only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking
We're
years
just gonna
ago.
follow
I don't
these
do
fellas.
ADR.
Come on, lads. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow them.
This new guy?
Something that is really interesting and really cool is there is a very small percentage of chance that the ghost lady can spawn.
We do a
There
walkthrough
is
of the inside
7
first.
locations the ghost
Then we
lady
shoot
can
the
spawn in.
Just like
If
we
you
all
want to see all 7
Just
locations
try
in
to
one
say the show
video,
name this time, okay?
feel free to have a look in the description or click the annotation that should appear right now.
Another worthless fucking
And
shit.
that will basically be a video showing all 7 sightings and locations of the ghost lady. So now that said, we're gonna just follow these guys into the room. Who knows, we might even see a ghost lady during this run through.
Are we rolling? Alright, let's go.
Get out of the way.
Also, I have seen all 7 ghosts in one session. People were theorizing that that could possibly change something in the main area if you see
So,
all the 7
Where are we in
ghosts.
hell this time?
Unfortunately, I have done all
ever
7
prep?
in one session and
What's the
nothing
prep?
changes
Shitty
in
house,
the
spooky sound?
present.
Ooh, is
So
it haunted?
there's another one that doesn't really change anything, at least from not what I've found anyway.
Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
Turn around, see if the ghost is there.
What's the story, Andre?
She's not there.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Right, let's go inside.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go
So
missing.
we've got this that we can interact with.
Bakers.
Doesn't seem
Jack
to do
and
anything.
Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas.
We can
Bad seed,
open
apparently.
this and see our lovely roasted eagle.
Ah, shit.
Or scarecrow, not scarecrow, crow. Modeling all the words up today.
Shit.
As you can see,
Glad I had my shot.
Mr. Man walks off.
Although,
Andre,
it's been a great
we
backdrop.
can't follow him because there
Andre,
is a
what
blockage
do you
here.
think?
I can't go past this point
Andre?
until this fella does. A ghost does spawn around there as
Andre?
well. So we're gonna
Andre!
follow this guy.
Clancy, you see where Andre went?
A ghost spawns there. We just saw it.
Where is he?
A ghost spawns
Unfucking-believable.
here.
This is the last time I work with that guy.
Gonna head
I mean,
upstairs.
producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you,
As you can
Clancy,
see, there's no boxes,
you
no
stick with me.
mannequins. Very different feel to this area. And also, which is really nice, is there is headphones on this table. To me, they look like pilot headphones, like what pilots wear. Of course, that's going back to the helicopter and it apparently watching us. Of course, we can't go up there right now to see if the message would still be there. But these are very much pilot-looking headphones. So maybe that's something to do with that. You can't interact with them. You can't do anything. Apparently, if you turn the audio down and listen real closely, you can hear whispers. It doesn't happen for me, but I thought I would throw it in there that people have said that is something that does happen. But the whispers are just kind of the whispers that you hear at the beginning of the start screen anyway, which I've already shown. So, nothing too interesting there, really. Of course, we got the drawer where the finger is. So we're going to continue down here. There is a ghost that can spawn there as well.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
Alright, so while this guy's in there, I'm going to run back because I have actually forgotten something. We need to crouch down here, grab our lovely lockpick. Almost forgot it. And we can open the drawer. We can open this drawer as well, has nothing inside. We can open this drawer. This drawer also has nothing inside, at least right now. But once we go back to the present, we will find out what's inside. This door as well, also locked here and in the present. Right, so now that we've done that, let's continue. As you can see, there's no VHS player on top of the TV right now either. Somehow,
What the hell?
our good friend manages to find that. And what I find kind of strange
You gotta be
is
fucking kidding me.
somehow Andre
Alright,
got in
you
here, found that,
We find
pressed
Andre
it,
and we go.
got in
Fuck
there,
this show.
got downstairs, got killed, and somehow this closed up behind him. So that's kind of strange how he found it, and this guy's found it as well. As you can see there as well, Mr. Lovely Family Man. With his wonderful wife, who he probably murdered. Right, so let's get down there because this guy's a pussy and doesn't want to do it himself. A ghost can spawn there as well.
Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder.
So we're gonna go down. There we go. We're at the bottom. You can see our good friend Andre there. There's basically nothing at all in here. You can't do anything to anything.
What do you see?
Of course, it does look like you should be able to go down there, but unfortunately you can't because it's, the moment you go past a certain point, it kind of just pulls you in, as you'll see. There you go. Oh no. He's dead. And there he is, our good friend, walking out from that area we couldn't go to. And then we get our lovely message that was on the table behind us, but the moment we come out of the VHS, it is now in front of us. It says, "I shall dash you against the stones." Before this, it said, "I shall dash them against the stones." And I believe when he says them, he's referring to the character you're playing as in the VHS, Clancy, and your two friends. That's what I think he's referring to when he says them. But now he's already killed them. And now he's changed it to you, meaning me, the player now, not playing as Clancy. I'll go into why I feel you're playing as a completely different character in a minute. But yeah, I think that's what it's referring to. So of course now we can go back in here. If you didn't get the fuse before, then now it would have vanished. It won't be there now. Instead, the key will be in its place. Well, over here at least anyway. I'm not going to grab the key just yet because I want to show something else that people have been saying. We can interact with this. It doesn't really do anything. Just makes a loud bang. Thankfully, this guy doesn't seem to have any neighbours, so he doesn't have to worry too much about noise complaints. So yeah, we're going to run down here. I'm going to open this lovely drawer and see a dodgy dummy finger inside. We have no idea what the dummy finger's for yet. I don't think anyone does. I truly believe it is just Capcom saying we are dummy, and they're giving us the finger. But that said, we can, of course, interact with some of these things in the kitchen. We can open the fridge. What a wonderful fridge. I would happily munch on all that garbage or dead bodies or whatever it is. Who knows? Maybe that's Clancy and our good friends from the VHS tape. Inside we still have the same as before. We can again interact with the lovely pot of what looks like shit. I think I'll pass. And then of course the big thing is right inside this lovely little drawer we have the axe. We have now got an axe. We can hold it up with the L2 button and attack with the R2 button. Nothing really down there of any use. So what we're going to do now is, as you can see as well, yeah, we've come out of the VHS and we're not getting attacked by Mr. Family Man. He seems to have given up because we went into the tape. Right, so now that we're upstairs, you can see the headphones aren't there. We can destroy these boxes with the axe. Unfortunately, nothing seems to happen. There's nothing inside. We can't destroy these ones. And if we go up, of course, there's still nothing there. We can't do anything. I'm gonna go in here. Can chop these down. Again, nothing useful. Inside. We can go over to the phone. Oh, of course, we have lovely shoes there as well. Not sure who those are, but people have said, well, at least I've seen an image of where a guy is basically holding up his axe like this, and the shadows reveal a kind of map type thing on the wall. For whatever reason, I just can't get it to work, like ever. Tried multiple times, and it just never shows what this guy took a picture of. I'll quickly show you the picture now, and then we'll get back to gameplay. Alright, so now that you've seen the image of the map, I just, for whatever reason, like I said, I can't get that to appear. I've no idea. We can look at the phone now, but we'll just get a lovely ringtone. And now, as you can see, if I pick up the phone once again, if you have a look at his left hand there, you can see his shirt and no watch. And if I hold up the axe, you can see he's got no bracelet on the right hand. Now, as I was saying earlier, that I feel we're playing different characters than the Clancy guy. I don't think we're playing Clancy because, as you can see, this guy's not wearing a watch or anything like that. I'll leave a quick, that almost just creeped me out, the dummy head there. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave another little clip of the other guy, Clancy's hands, and he also, Clancy has curly hair as well, long curly hair. I'll show you that now. Alright, so as you can see, our main man, Clancy, as you can see here, if you have a look at the shadow, you can see he's definitely got like long curly hair, which the guy that we play as in the present definitely doesn't have curly hair like this on his shadow. So that's why I believe we're playing as a different character. Also, if we just knock up to this door here and have a look there, you can see he's got a watch on his left wrist, and on his right wrist he has a bracelet. But yeah, that's what leads me to believe we're playing different characters. Alright, so now that you've seen that, that's kind of me thinking we're playing as a completely different character. So I'm kind of getting like an Outlast vibe, where the original guy will go into the place and then someone will come in like after him to find him. I feel like that's what they're doing. They did it in Outlast. I feel like this might be something similar. Of course, it doesn't seem this fourth mannequin wants to spawn. So we're going to go downstairs, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the living room first. Though I'll show that this is also closed. Cannot axe it down. It's no good. So now what we're going to do is we didn't pick up the key before because I wanted to get the axe first. Because what people have been asking me to try, I've already tried it, it doesn't work, but I'm about to show that it doesn't work, is if you grab the key, what will happen is Mr. Family Man will walk past over here. We're going to run at him as fast as possible and try and axe him. We're running as fast as possible. There you go. Can't catch him. And he vanishes the moment you turn around the corner, which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's just how it is. That big bang that you just heard, that, apparently, for some people, is a cue for the door upstairs that would sometimes make it disappear, as I was saying. Because there is a glitch that makes it disappear. I think that's what it is anyway. I feel like it's a glitch. I don't think it's intentional. I think it's just a bug. The game doesn't render the door for whatever reason. You still can't axe down the barricade or anything. So yeah, I don't think there's any way inside here. Like I said, someone did get it to glitch and not appear, and when you look through to the other side, it doesn't seem like there's anything there. Nothing important. It just seems like a room that's kind of bland and blank. There's no real thing in there that's interesting. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know that that's something that can happen. So let's turn around. Get back downstairs. As I said, that loud bang is apparently the cue that it can happen with the door. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have a look at the finger. Of course, we have no idea what it does. I don't think anyone does. I don't even think it does anything. But something that's really strange, I think it does it with all items though, but the first time it happened to me, I was like actually creeped out. It was doing a little bit there then. Don't know if you could notice it. But basically, I'm moving it right now. But every now and again, you won't move it, you'll stop it, and the finger will just like start pointing in a different direction. It's really fucking strange. You're not pressing anything, it just kind of does it. And like I said, the first time it happened to me, it actually really creeped me out. I wondered like, what the hell? Am I tripping? Am I moving this? But it seems like people are saying it's a bug. What I have tried doing is running around the house and like kind of pulling the finger out. Yeah, when it starts moving on its own, I'll kind of try and run in that direction of where the finger decides to start pointing. But it's just another dead end. It doesn't do anything, doesn't lead to anywhere. It's always pointing upwards to that direction, and then you move it around, and again, like I said, every now and again it will start moving on its own, very slightly like that again, but I'm not actually doing that. It's like I said, it's weird, but we have no idea what the finger does. No one does yet, which is unfortunate, but maybe someone will figure it out. I don't think there is any use for it personally, but I guess we'll see. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to run over towards the back door. You ain't creeping me out again. That one usually gets me. We're going to run down here. The doll's vanished for whatever reason. I guess Family Man really likes his dolls. So he moved it. Anyway, what we can do is we can put the key inside, unlock it. What would happen now is if we walk out, we'll be welcomed to the family with a punch in the face by Mr. Family Man. But we're not going to do that. I'm just going to show that you can actually put the key in, unlock it, and then decide not to leave and just turn around. That's what we're going to do. So now I'm going to talk about a couple of theories and things that have been found that are a little bit less than like main items, but things that are worth mentioning. And one of them is this light here. People have been saying this is Morse code, but I don't think anything substantial has been found from it. Some other little things as well is if we go inside here and we have a look, just underneath the TV you can see the number 7. This is Resident Evil 7. 7 seems to be a common theme. You can see the 7 there. If we go down here and into this little lovely room and we look up, you can see these beautiful, well-crafted little voodoo doll looking things. There is 7 of these, and also in the VHS tape there is 7 sightings of the ghost. So yes, 7 is like I said, it seems to be a reoccurring theme, but we haven't really found anything of it. I have also changed my PlayStation time and date and stuff to 7s and the dates on the tape and all that good stuff, and I haven't really come up with anything useful. Another little thing people have noticed is this looks like an arrow. As you can see, it looks like it's an arrow pointing upwards. We have a look here, we don't really see anything. I'm thinking it's just a coincidence though, like it's just a texture and it just happens to look like an arrow, because if we go just over to the side here, to this one, you'll see the exact same arrow with the exact same marks pointing again upwards. So it does look like an arrow, but I think it's just happened to be there. It's just the way it's been textured. I don't think there's any meaning behind it, basically. So now I think I've basically talked about everything. I've shown basically everything that is on people's minds, all the theories people have come up with, all those little things. And yeah, that's basically everything that people have come up with in the community so far. I feel like if there's anything to do with that can be found now. I feel like it could be something to do with pictures. And of course you have the clock over here. The game teaser is called Beginning Hour, so you would think there's something to do with time maybe. PT had a big time feature thing in there. But unfortunately it never changes. It doesn't change in this world, it doesn't change in the VHS world. It always stays there. Doesn't move. Doesn't seem to do anything. You can't interact with it or attack it. But yeah, I feel like if there is anything else, it could be something to do with pictures. That's a creepy picture. I don't know why it's a picture of a woman in black with a black background and a bag on her head. But I feel like there could be something to do with pictures potentially. Of course, you have to remember in the VHS world, the guy does stand at this picture and say it could make a good background. I mean, could be something, but I don't know. Of course, people have tried really crazy things like moving the boxes out of the rooms into other rooms and the mannequins and all that crazy stuff, but I honestly feel like that's just way too elaborate and random. I don't feel like that would be anything. I think everything that you would need to do would make some kind of sense. Pushing boxes from one room to another room doesn't really make any sense in the grand scheme of things, so I don't think those kind of things are anything. I think it'd be a bit more obvious than that, a bit more, something with a bit more substance. But yeah, that's basically everything. I'm gonna try and run out of the back door and be greeted by a lovely fellow. I feel like if we're gonna find anything else out at this point, it's probably gonna be if it does the teaser releases on the PC, because of course on the PC if it releases, people can data mine the shit out of the files and the code to find if there's anything else that people have missed on PS4, because of course we're limited, we can't really hack the game sort of thing and really dive deep into the files like they would be able to. So hopefully it comes out on PC, because then we will find if there's anything else. But yeah, until then I honestly don't feel like there is anything else to the teaser. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I really do want a proper true ending. But yeah, until then, this video has basically shown everything, and of course I will update with another video if anything else is found. I'll of course update everything and make another video on it for you guys. But until then, I've been Unknown Legion TV. This has been Resident Evil 7, showing basically everything. If you liked it, remember to leave a like, it's always appreciated. My Resident Evil videos have done really well. I've had a lot of new subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you legends that have decided to click that like and subscribe button. It's really cool that a lot of you have done that. I've never had videos quite as popular as these Resident Evil ones, so it's really cool and nice. But yeah, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I'll catch you legends on the next one.